your school, because and you see one thing, they think they are doing Shatta Wale. You are not doing Shatta Wale has taken the money. You payment to perform. Shatta take the money. You are only depriving your students who have paid that SRC dues of the enjoyment they were supposed to benefit because they paid the money. They paid their SRC through their fees. When your time is up, you realize that that very individual you were fighting with, send any power. True. Look at IGP. Look at how he was on high horses. Today, Shatta Wale can tell him his mind without him saying a word or calling for his arrest. It is very unwise to overlook all these processes and jump the gun and think you are talking to an orchestra one or an upcoming artist. Yeah, we need to state the obvious.
Yeah, man.
Shatta Wale is one of the highest paying artists in the country. 2, he is not on any label. When I say this, I mean when you are under a label, you are loaned an amount of money which you are supposed to work out for and pay later. Shatta Wale, if he has committed a crime, and then he sees that people are after him or the federal laws after him, there's no way you comment that. Look at him and IGP Dampari. Did you see him comment about it again?
He didn't say much.
Until he left power. That's Shatta Wale. If he commits, you know, on kasa. So if you are saying it and he has been able to come live, uni answer, uni again. Who in his right senses will talk to his fans that buy make we see? If you indeed want to motivate them, if you don't have somebody in mind that okasa
Ride or drive with Shaxi. Download the Shaxi ride-hailing app and sign up as a driver or rider. Get Shaxi today from the Google Play and Apple App Store today.
Danny Beats Classic.
Well, it's been a long time I had some of my catch-up activities or catch-up sit-downs with Long John the blogger. And after going through his graduation, finally, wearing his academic gown and all them things, he's back into the studio for us to continue what we have started building on. Earlier today, I was talking to Shatta. Shatta was telling me, yeah, give them to Long John. Long John handled it.
Yeah.
Yeah, me and Andy Dusty were having a chat and DJ Slim conversation. I said, oh, that was a Long John. Anyway, so because Long John has been away for a long time, today we are just trying to catch up. Then tomorrow we'll continue with what we have to continue with. And first, let's congratulate him. I know the man has put on his academic gown, so what it means is that he is ready for any business, any job, and all. Long John, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
And you were in KNUST over the weekend for your graduation.
Right.
And tell the people something. Tell the people something. How does it feel? Knowing that now you are ready to face the job market both locally and internationally.
I think it's a good thing to do. I mean, if you have the means and you think you can put yourself through school, I think it's a good thing to do. One thing I would say is certificate doesn't only secure your now, but your future.
Exactly.
People do complain there are no jobs and stuff, but yes, if you have a certificate, you don't know where your helper might come from. And usually most of these institutions or these corporate institutions, one thing they work with are certificates. You can have the skill, but your payment will not be as qualified as someone who has the set. So it's advisable if you have the means, you get a certificate, then you can have a balanced life. That way, if there's an opportunity that requires certificate, you can be chipped in there. If not, if you have the skill, you can just use. But I also believe that it doesn't also mean me going to school or someone going to school is better off than any street person. But it's equal measure. We respect everybody, and then if that is your hustle, we respect you. That's basically.
So you go. Now, because we've not had a conversation in a long while, let me take you back a little bit. I believe you knew about our Legon show, WhatsApp TV.
Right.
You started posting it on your socials and all. Unfortunately, the show could not happen. It was supposed to happen at the time that you were in Kumasi. We were supposed to run things in Accra. Only for us to receive a press statement or a letter to the halls, the JCRs, the Grassack, and all them people that there is a resurgence of COVID-19 on campus. Because of that, the show is not happening. Ever since it came out, I've seen many people who have been talking out of disappointment that, oh, so what really happened? Is it about Shatta Wale? And Charlie, conversation has become plenty. Plenty. I don't know how you also heard it, though.
First of all, I would like to take it from you first. Since you are the team member, what's the communication from the school to you guys?
No, the school, that's what I'm saying. The school did not communicate to us directly.
Okay.
The school does not deal with us directly.
Okay.
We were dealing with the organizers. This time round, we were dealing with WhatsApp TV, who were the organizers. We were not dealing with
I think I was here when you were telling me we were having meetings with WhatsApp TV and stuff.
Thank you.
So
thank you.
I would like to start like this. First of all, I will say I'm totally disappointed in the Ministry of Health. I would like to beat my chest to say, Ghana, we have no system. And anybody at all can cause any fear and panic, and nothing can be done to them. I mean, what is the right method through which information of this sort is passed?
Okay.
We are talking about a very serious pandemic of this sort. And the school claims, out of nowhere, when COVID is dead, claim they've had a resurgence of COVID. And we have not had any official communication from the Ministry of Health talking about it. No investigation of any sort.
Yeah.
And that narration has been put out and swallowed hook, line, sinker by everybody, including even Ghana Education Service and how do you call it? Ministry of Education.
Okay.
We are talking about an educational facility that is making wild allegation of a pandemic that we all thought is dead and gone.
Okay.
Ministry of Education has not dropped any letter to that effect. Ministry of Health has not dropped any letter to that effect. And they've left it to the institution. And if it is misinformation, they're expecting the public to take in and misinform. Because first of all, don't forget you are putting people's life at risk. If this information is not true, you are putting this people's life at risk. And you are also making students who have come on campus to learn feel very insecure because they are scared.
Yeah.
How do you convince me that lectures can go on, but public activities can't go on?
No, this is a legitimate call, as a matter of fact.
You see? And
let me add that when the issue came up, our contacts at WhatsApp TV told us, oh, they even want to go contact the Ministry of Health to also, like you are saying, confirm or ascertain if really this is happening. But once again, this is Ghana.
We have to be very serious.
I'm not too sure the results they
got. If we continue in this tangent, we will sit down and we see institutions all over Ghana claiming COVID is in their campus and shut down the school. If there's, I don't know how these things work, but I believe if there's a sickness or something of national interest, it is very parochial, not the institution to talk about it, but the body that governs that institution. You understand? This is an institution that takes care of students.
Yeah.
Future leaders. They've come out to claim there's a pandemic in their school. Ministry of Education is silent. Ministry of Health is silent. And the school is parading still with class activities going on.
Yeah.
And every single social activity is going on in the campus. Because you can't tell me if they have a conference there, they can't hold it. And don't even give me the excuse of them observing COVID protocols. That is not enough for a school with pandemic. First of all, we all know what pandemic means. And when something of that sort happens, the first thing you have to do is you have to allow all the students to go home. First of all.
Yes.
And bring them back, making sure by the time they come back, you have embeds everywhere with the necessary COVID preventive measures.
Yeah.
But you can't allow school to go on and tell me that there's COVID. And I would like to continue in this regard.
Okay.
The chancellor, if she's trying to do this just
you
to
mean
spite,
the dean?
The dean.
Okay.
If she's trying to do this just to spite Shatta Wale,
wow.
I want to make her understand one thing. Shatta Wale has met people bigger than her. I want her to understand. When I say people bigger than you, he has met a whole industry that has fought him. He's currently living the life most of your favorite artists you have been supporting to come and perform in your school can't afford. He has fought media houses that can collapse any industry in this country. And he has succeeded. He's the only artist that wants media house not to play his music. And he's still very relevant now. So imagine you, who is a chancellor or in your position just for a number of years. How long do you think you can sabotage Shatta Wale?
Well, let me also chip in that they have met the dean.
Okay.
And the dean has denied any allegations of sabotage against brand Shatta Wale. Remember, this is not the first time Shatta show in the university is facing some 1 or 2 hindrances. First, it happened. We went to have a meeting with her, myself, Roland, and Ignis of Foresight TV. We went to have a meeting. We still have photos of that meeting. So this time, when the guys went there, the first WhatsApp TV guys went there, they told them that, oh no, it is not about Shatta Wale. It is not against Shatta Wale. And that it is not only that show, the Jane Nelson and Lehman Hall shows that have been affected. There are other activities on campus that were equally affected. So it is nothing against Shatta Wale. That one we have to put it out. That information should also be cleared.
They can. Okay, so they are trying to tell us it's not about Shatta Wale.
Exactly.
But I want to
believe,
believe it has everything to do with Shatta Wale.
You think so?
Because of the timing and how, if indeed COVID is on campus, how they've handled the issue. You understand? Because no matter what you do, if there's COVID, Legon is a school that definitely information passes out like wildfire.
Yeah.
There should be videos, there should be pictures, we should hear something. It shouldn't be coming from administration.
Only. And there are no...
And there's nothing from student body.
And proof to check. Well,
and hold on.
According to them, the records are coming from...
I want them to understand
the school hospital.
I want them to understand that we are not dumb. You have a student body that has a leadership body that governs them, which is the SRC. They have whatever other bodies that govern the student body, which are the hall president and everything. They prepared an outline for a program.
Yeah.
They went into meetings for the program. They prepared an amount of money to get people for the program. Prior to all these preparations, there is a COVID case on campus.
Yeah.
They didn't know. They went to make payments to Shatta Wale to come and perform. And it is when Shatta Wale is announced to perform that the school thought it twice that let's put it out, there's COVID. They should make it make sense to us.
Well, I don't know.
No. I like logical reasoning.
Yeah.
Let's analyze it. Your school, because and you see one thing, they think they are doing Shatta Wale. You are not doing Shatta Wale has taken the money. Payment to perform, Shatta take the money. You are only depriving your students who have paid that SRC dues of the enjoyment they were supposed to benefit, because they paid the money, they paid their SRC through their fees. And they were supposed to see something good. Now it has been cancelled. Shatta to take equal the money. And I'm sure he paid 100%.
Oh, yeah, they paid
100%. Also fan chow.
You know, that's how it moves.
Yeah, exactly. So you think you are doing Shatta Wale, but in the end, next 4 or 5 years, the administration, whoever is there, you guys are not guaranteed. But you see Shatta Wale, he'll be guaranteed. Next 4 years, 5 years, he'll be there. We saw how IGP was fighting him. Today, the same Shatta Wale who he was fighting is able to on camera and tell him his peace of mind. Charlie, one thing you people don't get is, let me tell you people. One thing I've come to learn in life, never to use my office, or if I'm privileged to have an office, to fight an individual.
Yeah.
Because you know what? That office is just for a period of time. When your time is up, you realize that that very individual you were fighting with, send in any power. Look at IGP. Look at how he was on high horses. Today, Shatta Wale can tell him his mind without him saying a word or calling for his arrest. But Anka AC, when he was in power, if he had realized, Dabi, where do you forgetting him? Like today, even if he's not in power, he has no problem with anybody because at the end of the day, he was very human with people. But when he was in power, Kiki, Shatta Wale. Now you're out of power. I did talk you my mind. Now come and arrest me as a civilian. Let's see. The position you are holding is just for a number of years.
It's fleeting, yeah.
Shatta Wale's love is not for a number of years. So if you continue in this tangent, how long are you going to keep at it?
Well, another big question, and it is a food for thought for all of us. To us, we like when I posted it on social media, I said something. We hear, but we don't judge. They said there is COVID. Okay, we hear, but we are not judging. But in between the
but how
the
can
cases,
there be COVID
if
and your student body want to pay money for a show?
If within them, this is a sabotage. I think
it's a class sabotage. We don't need it. You see, they shouldn't see Ghanaians as damp and Charlie, we are not like that, oh.
Let's leave it there. We are here, still alive and still kicking, making sure that we continue to be who we are for the future and more. Now, whilst we were still dealing with the Legon issues here and there, conversations out there, fans not happy, some of them very angry, writing stuff on social media and all. We saw Shatta Wale posted purple Lamborghini that is on its way to Ghana, Accra or Tema to be specific. And that also sparked another conversation. That also started another discussion. And ladies and gentlemen, as I talk to you, other statements coming from other people were linked to it. And I know some people took it personal. Some people were saying, oh, these are some innuendos that we know some people are throwing here and there. Just that I don't want us to believe that. But I want us to take it from these two angles. The fact that there are some people who are surprised, like, Shatta Wale like music. And he's buying Rolls Royce, he's buying Lamborghinis. Hey, how? He's buying mansions at Trazaco. How is he doing it? And all the hype around it. Well, I don't know what Long John will say about this before we run away from here. Long John.
First of all, I would like to be clear about it. Shatta Wale is not an artist under any label aside Xylophone since he came up.
Confirm.
2.
Confirm.
Since his resurgence into the industry, he's one of the artists that is one of the highest paid artists in Ghana.
That's fact. Fact.
So if we want to talk about how he makes his money, it is very unwise to overlook all these processes and jump the gun and think you are talking to an orchestra one or an upcoming artist. Yeah, we need to state the obvious.
Yeah, man.
Shatta Wale is one of the highest paying artists in the country. 2, he is not on any label. When I say this, I mean when you are under a label, you are loaned an amount of money which you are supposed to work out for and pay later. Now, God being so good, he worked his way through success and has built a YouTube channel close to over 1.23 million subscribers.
Yeah.
With someone with such subscribers who has over 90 million views on a video, do you think buying euros is an underachievement? If you are having YouTubers who are having real estate, YouTubers, they don't do music, they don't have audiovisuals, only YouTube videos. And they are able to enter real estate. They are able to buy the cars they need. You think someone who does YouTube streams, one?
No, who has been doing it for the past 20 years?
Oh, I'm coming. Who does YouTube streams? I'm reading the channels.
Okay.
Who is paid on X? Who is paid on Facebook? And you know the funny thing? I saw one of my guy who is a blogger. He's in Germany. No, UK, sorry. He sent me the amount of money he made last April. from Facebook.
Uh-huh.
Yami, we obi otrofo na beka say dance ni.
My dance die,
my dance ni. Ewa abrochi.
Yeah.
Good. Uncle, please, I need you to read this for me. And you see, these are some of the things people don't know. You post Shatta Wale's video and you realize they've written the song
copyright claim.
No, yeah. they even write the sound is the owner of this sound is making money earning from this video.
Yeah, yeah.
But Mwadrin Koho, you think it's small money that's coming. Let me show you how much a blogger. I think you people don't even know how much the guy made. Uncle, please read someone's earnings on Facebook.
Wow. $106,000.
Please check the month so you need some line.
April 1st to April 30th, 2025. Hey!
So if a blogger is making $106,000, so let's say when he's supposed to withdraw the money, Uncle, he's supposed to withdraw the money, right? They'll tax him and stuff. So let's say roughly $90,000. If a blogger is making Shatta Wale who makes live video like he had no day in a month.
Hey.
No, let's be honest. And Shatta Wale started doing live video even before Facebook started paying.
Oh, of course.
So,
watch your phone.
So, let's be very honest. Shatta Wale who started making, you see, and one thing is, people don't believe there's money on social media.
Wow.
People don't believe.
Is that the handle's name I saw there? Or someone sent it?
Yeah, someone sent it. My close friend. He's also a blogger. He sent it to me.
Wow.
You see, that is the money someone is making on Facebook. And it's no child's play.
And it's Facebook alone.
And you know what he's doing? He's rather picking other people's content on YouTube.
Yeah.
And they post on the page. So, you see, when I see Shatta Wale flaunt those things, I know they get our money. You are seeing the Kojo Sheldons drive Benz. You are seeing the Kojo Sheldon live in estates. And they have no 9 to 6 job. 6 to 6 job. It is just YouTube. And you're having someone who has a DistroKid. Look at last time Shatta Wale showed his DistroKid account.
Yeah, yeah.
Earning close to over $200,000.
Yes. It was more than
$200,000.
Yeah.
That's DistroKid. That's DistroKid. And he doesn't have a, you see, that's why I want you people to understand. Shatta Wale's music, he doesn't have a label or a distributor that handles those things.
Who is sharing and
he is on top of his own game. Yeah. All those things, he handles it.
Yeah.
Someone asks, what is the importance of those distributors? They have their percentage. Into on handle mawa, the percentage count. You understand? So if somebody is not having those things, then meaning she can 200,000 or 200,000 in their bank chain. So you have all this technical know-how, and you still sit on social media and want to call the feds on Shatta Wale. They should investigate him. And you see, one thing people don't get: you people are not smart. Shatta Wale, if he has committed a crime, and then he sees that people are after him or the federal laws after him, there's no way you comment that. Look at him and IGP Dampari. Did you see him comment about it again?
He didn't say much.
Until he left power. That is Shatta Wale. If he commits, you know, on kasa. So if you are saying it and he has been able to come live, uni answer, uni again. Can't you see he's telling you that who Jimmy?
They are all kind of this.
And you see people are saying, if you've not done it, why are you talking? You don't know Shatta Wale. This is showbiz. We are milking every opportunity. Unless the what you are saying is true, we will come out and talk. If it's not true, we will come out and talk. But if it's true, then kasa. You see us on social media. Watch Shatta Wale's movement very well. But some of you are so dumb. You wish him so bad. Into when say okasa ya, and when I didn't know okasa. Oh no. Tell him he has done something bad, and indeed he has done it. He won't speak. He won't say a word.
Yeah.
But tell him he has done something bad and he knows he has not done it. You see him on live.
He'll fight you forever.
That is him.
Over that.
But you guys don't know Shatta Wale. Understand? And all these things he has been able. And you see, one beautiful thing is, he does it in the name of Ghanaian musicians.
Of course.
He's making it look like Ghanaian musicians. This is the life they live.
Paving the way for all of them.
You understand? And the only thing you can do is wish the same for your artists, but and your time will come. And poverty thinkers. Obi time mo de mo bomb price mo de beba. Obi time mbra. You don't want pray make God bless you, make your enemies tell you say they should investigate you. It is somebody who has gotten his money.
Yeah.
That you are praying make them go investigate.
Go and give birth to your own money.
Shatta Wale has been doing music 20 years. Not for once. Ghanaian laws have been able to catch him, say, illegal money and now then, those negative. You think it is now he's going to chip in his name for that? Even during xylophone, with all the worst things that happened on the xylophone, his name wasn't in any pink sheet.
Yeah.
You think it is now he's going to chip in his name for that? For how much?
You're right. You are right. Well, so just as you guys are watching, we just want to inform you that the purple Lamborghini will surely arrive. And when it arrives, it will add to the fleet of cars owned by Shatta Wale.
Will we be going to cover it?
Oh, why not? Recently he mentioned it like, you guys say, Monshasi and say, reflectors, no.
Heavy. One long joint, some flexxnewspaper.
Like somebody would say, it should be televised. The revolution needs to be
live.
The revolution should be televised. And that is exactly what we're going to do.
We have to even make Wale understand that the Belen, if a pack like her. And you see, they are also saying the yellow Lamborghini is not there.
Ignore them.
You see,
ignore them. See, sometimes when people don't even understand what is happening, they just say anything, anyhow. But of course, when you know what you are doing, it is not everybody you even have to respond to.
And they should know
so we wish them well.
The Lambo is not the end. There's going to be another car.
Yeah, I told them that.
You've said it?
Yeah.
I know. I think Wale spoke to me about it.
I mentioned it to them the other day.
Wale spoke to me about it.
Some big one in addition. Yeah. One after the other. They should just wait for it.
Then you know what? Then this is my best advice. You guys should get some BP medicine. Because you see what is about to happen. What is about to happen? If the open top show you people.
Now let me do this with you. Though it is a slippery road, but I trust your professionalism. There was a snap post online where Stonebwoy was quoted to have said that Favour and Grace, go and buy this one too.
Beautiful.
And many people were saying, they suspect it might be a shade to the number of cars Shatta Wale is buying, and they think Stonebwoy is trying to shade Shatta Wale with that post saying Grace and what?
Favour and Grace.
Favour and Grace, yes. Go and buy this one too.
Yeah, go and buy this one.
Well, there are some people who are reading extra meanings into it. Yeah. I don't see it as such.
What do you see?
I see someone who is putting out an inspiration post.
No.
Yeah, that's how I see it. Okay. An inspirational post. Okay. Just to tell the people that, Charlie, in all your doings, pray for grace and pray for...
Okay.
What's the other one? Cry.
Favor. Okay.
Pray for grace and pray for favor. That's how I see it, and nothing else.
You see,
that's what I'm saying. It's a slippery road. So
yeah. You have no problem.
In all your doings.
In all his doings, too, he should have been careful because he should have known the times and seasons. You see, Uncle, me, I like straight people. Okay. Be straight with me. Understand? If there's an issue, come talk to me direct. We don't wait when Shatta Wale has posted a Lamborghini video when it's in the news. Then you come and make a post. Favour and Grace, buy make we see. Now, if you would have said Favour and Grace, you can't buy. That's a motivational speech.
Okay.
If you would have said Favour and Grace has no amount or can't be quantified, that's a motivational speech. Now, when I have purchased a Lamborghini, I've posted a video online, and you sit at home after misinforming your followers that I am a certain man, and 6 months into the year, you've not been able to prove that the house I showed is not mine, the cars I'm showing are not mine, and I'm buying a new fleet into it. And you come and write Favour and Grace, make we see. I beg. Uye mumu ni kra. Tell me what you are talking about. Oh, there. One go school, one drink New York. Favour and Grace, buy make we see.
So the tone.
The tone! And the direction. Why should you say who doesn't know Favour and Grace is not what?
Yeah, the tone.
No, it's not even just about the tone. The direction of the message.
The tone.
Why would so are you trying to tell me Stonebwoy is telling his follow? Why would you even speak to your fans like this? Who in his right senses will talk to his fans that buy make we see? If indeed you want to motivate them. Okay. If you don't have somebody in mind that
so it's the command.
It's a command.
The command.
Buy make we see.
The command, the language is not palatable.
Yes. Within that time, who has bought something huge?
It was Shatta Wale.
That is it.
The Lamborghini.
You see, it is like saying, oh, he went to Angel FM at Kumasi to go and discuss about Ghanaian entertainment industry. So since he didn't mention Shatta Wale's name, I don't think it's Shatta Wale he's talking about. But you were talking about Settings Man. At that time, who had bought a house? We are looking at the indicators, the examples, the way you are putting the words together. Who are you talking about? Buy make we see. Buy what? Who doesn't know Favour and Grace is not bought? You see, so when you say something like this, then you are trying to tell me that maybe there's some Favour and Grace in Volta region. And you can't tell me Shatta Wale can buy it. For somebody who can buy a Rolls Royce, Favour and Grace is who? Yeah. If they are in Nigeria, they can import them back. So what is Favour and Grace you are commanding make somebody go buy? If indeed you want to jab somebody and tell him make you buy Favour and Grace, what Favour and Grace do you have that God has not blessed him with? Because let me tell you, among all the Ghanaian music industry, I can tell you and I tell you on authority, Shatta Wale is the only artist, even though he's the one called all the bad names. I'm telling you this today. He's the only artist that has met, he has hit the pinnacle of his career.
Of course.
Everything he wanted to achieve with his music, he has been able to do it.
Fact.
Including meeting his highest role model, which was Vybz Kartel. He's done it. Sarkodie has always idolized Kanye West.
Yeah.
We are yet to see a project of them together. We know of Stonebwoy's own, Rihanna. We are still seeing how Rick Ross is going to go about it. Because Rihanna says she has more babies to make.
And Rick Ross is saying it is possible.
It's possible. Which other artists? We have different artists who have different role models. Yeah. They are yet to make a project. It is only Shatta Wale. Is that? CJ Big. Oh God. Let's have a very serious conversation. Let's respect ourselves.
Oh please.
You understand?
His role model is Rick Ross. Rick Ross.
So you see what I'm trying to say is the only artist that was able to meet his pinnacle or meet. That's why Shatta Wale keeps saying he can retire right now, because everything he wanted to achieve in music. Do you know how many African artists was tagging Vybz Kartel, free Vybz Kartel? Yeah. But who was called in Africa to come and perform? It is not about your yabbing so. Yeah. Who indeed has the Favour and Grace? Do you think an ordinary, let's take it like you are indeed jabbing this guy. Do you think it is ordinary for Beyonce to come and look for you that I want to do a song with you? What Favour and Grace again do you need? You see, me, this is why I have my issue. I have serious issues with these people because some of their conversations are very crazy. If you want to have discussions around some of these things, I want you to understand this. You can't discuss Shatta Wale and come and tell us about Favour and Grace. Because one of the biggest people that has been favored and graced on this earth to ever walk through this life is Shatta Wale. The things he has gone through, if most of you went through as musicians, someone who is able to fight his own executive music producer. Okay, come on. This industry, do you know how many people they fear that man?
Oh my word.
You know how many people they fear that man? Somebody who's able to fight a whole media, not just any junkie house. Somebody who's able to fight a whole top media house owner. You are come to chat Favour and Grace with.
We will end it here for today.
And he has been able to sustain his career for 20 years in this Ghanaian industry
and still,
with no structure.
And still
running.
And still relevant and impactful.
With no structure.
Yeah, man.
And you want to chat us, how do you call it? Somebody who was relevant in the cassette days and is relevant in the digital days. It is him you want to show Favour and Grace.
What you want to show?
Hey!
Emfa.
You see, so if that is the conversation he's trying to do, it is wrong conversation. And you see, you were trying to make it look nice. But after explaining to you, tell me anybody who respects his follower will try to motivate them with this tone.
Okay, so I can take that and say, okay, if it was not even directly aimed at Shatta Wale,
but make we see.
Then indeed, this does not inspire you more.
It doesn't inspire anybody.
It rather like makes you feel bad.
Yes.
Like, okay. You think you are making life.
You think you are buying things.
No, you think you are making life. Buy make you see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that is total disrespect
of course,
to your followers.
The tone of the message is
you see.
But
so,
let's just assume that it wasn't for Shatta Wale.
No.
Let us assume, because if the reason I'm saying let us assume it wasn't for Shatta Wale is this. Even if it is Favour and Grace, Shatta Wale in this industry has been favored so much. Shatta Wale in this industry has been graced so much.
So where from this
if
conversation?
Not so, like he shouldn't even
you
be
see,
where
you see, the problem is
if
this.
Shatta Wale doesn't have Favour and Grace, he shouldn't be here.
You see, the problem is
like he should be gone.
This is how Shatta Wale has a word, and I love that word. He always says, this is how they put them in a dark room.
Yeah.
If not for social media, this is how they clothe the West and put you in a dark room. Make you feel like Shatta Wale is some evil guy. You don't get Favour and Grace. Imagine this narration being put out. Buy make we see.
Yeah.
Because he's buying Lamborghini Euros. Probably you can't afford. Probably. I didn't say you can't. Probably you can't afford. Into buy make we see.
It's interesting, you know.
So if not for social media that is showing some of these things and making us explain the details of some of these messages, somebody will say they say motivation. How do you motivate your worker with this?
Well, thank you so much, Long John the blogger. I think after wearing his academic gown, gentleman is still on fire. Nothing has changed about the gown. It is still more fire, more fire, more fire. You guys should understand it. Know this and know peace. Yes, so we are still catching up. Remember, we'll be here again tomorrow to tell you some more. Many things happening within the industry, and we will surely be talking about it. Thank you so much, Long John, for coming through. And thank you for watching. This has been The Real Talk right here on Sammy Flex TV. We hope to do some more, so stay tuned as we even do more. My name is Sammy Flex. Subscribe to us and let's read your commentaries. We meet again when we meet. We're out of here. Bye.
Danny Beats Classic.
Everybody check now. Check it. Fact check it. Fact check it. Check it. The beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it, check it. Fact check it, check it. Fact check it, fact check it, check it, check it. Green select glucometer. Fact check it, fact check it, check it, check it. Put sugar level, fact check it, fact check it, check it, check it. Fact check it, fact check it, check it, check it. Green select glucometer. Everybody check now.
This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.